Our dark hours in Afghanistan after the savage attack at Kabul International Airport yesterday, which killed at least 90 people.
When you spend a long time in one place reporting its story, it becomes part of your own story too.
We just saw some tracer fire. Can you hear? Can our viewers hear?
Journalism isn't just a job. It's what we do.
America's longest war has finally ended here in Afghanistan.
This is BBC World News. I'm Matthew Amroliwala. On today's Global, the US tells Russia there can be no compromise on the issue of Ukraine's sovereignty and integrity. A short while ago, the US ambassador to Russia delivered Washington's response to Moscow's security demands over Ukraine.
The document we've delivered includes concerns of the United States and our allies and partners about Russia's actions that undermine security, a principled and pragmatic evaluation of the concerns that Russia has raised, and our own proposals for areas where we may be able to find common ground.
It's now thought 120,000 Russian troops are amassed near the Ukrainian border, and they're holding drills in the region. Here on the programme in the next half hour, we'll be live in Washington for the latest on those diplomatic efforts to de-escalate the situation. Also on the programme, as the UK waits for the publication of a report that could determine Boris Johnson's future, the Prime Minister faces renewed calls for his resignation.
The Ministerial Code says that ministers who knowingly mislead Parliament will be expected to offer their resignation. Does the Prime Minister believe that applies to him?
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, of course, but let me tell the House that I think he's inviting a question about an investigation which, as you know, Mr. Speaker, I can't comment.
In a separate development, a leaked email appears to show Boris Johnson did approve the evacuation of an animal charity from Afghanistan, something he denied at the time. Hello and welcome to the programme. In the last half an hour, the United States says it has responded to a series of Russian demands over the future of Ukraine. Speaking in the last few minutes, the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, insisted that Ukraine can choose its own allies. That effectively rejects Russia's demand that Ukraine should never be allowed to join NATO, the Western nation's military alliance.